Hey guys, happy Saturday. We're doing our powerlifting work that's superset with some tempo strengthening and dynamic speed work. So we're gonna be doing every 3 minutes for 5 sets. You're gonna do 3 tempo deadlifts. So tempo deadlift means you're gonna pull the top with speed and then slow on the way down. Okay? You do that for 3 reps, and then you're gonna do 10 banded good morning. So banded good morning, you're gonna stand on the band, you're gonna bend down and get it behind your neck, stand up, and then a good morning, similar to a deadlift, I'm gonna push my hips back, stand back up and squeeze my butt. Okay? So that will be for 10 reps, and then finish it off with 5 broad jumps for distance, and you'll do that every 3 minutes for 5 sets. All right, that is our strength today. Stock conditioning. All right, so our partner conditioning has an interesting variation today. I'll give you options as always, but it's going to be, start off with 2 movements. It's going to be overhead squats and something called a burpee pullover. Right, so overhead squats, 60, 40, 20 will be the reps, okay? And the burpee pullover will be 10, 8, 6. Teams of 2, break it up however you want. So the overhead squat, notoriously the hardest squat that we do, right? Eyes and chest up, good deep squat. This is very challenging for a lot of people, so you can go super lightweight if you need, or you can do front squats if you need. So trade off, big set on that first one. Probably choose a weight you can do at least 10 reps at a time, okay? The burpee pullover, I'll show you, this one's a new one, okay? And I'll talk about the pullover, but it's gonna be a burpee. You're gonna jump up, and then this is kind of like a variation of a muscle up, where you're gonna jump, pull your hips over, and you're on top, okay? So I've done that many times before. It's challenging. You have to be able to do part of a pull-up, okay? And get your hips to the bar. So a bit of all those leg raises we've been working on and pulling we've been working on. It's a little bit of timing. So this is challenging for a lot of people. Obviously in the warm-up you can start, see if you can figure this out. If not, if you don't want to deal with the pull-up at all, you can just do double the number of reps of bar facing burpees over the bar, okay? You can do a jumping version of this if you need, so I can make this easier if I did a burpee and then came to a spot where I could kind of jump myself and swing my leg up over the bar. Once you get your hips to the bar, it's pretty easy, okay? And obviously the higher I make the box, the easier that will get. So again, have fun with that. You can do regular burpee pull-ups. You may have done that in the muscle up scaling on Monday, so choose an option. Feel free to just go with the burpees. After you finish these 2 movements, then you're gonna go to a 2K row as a team, break it up however you want, and that'll finish off your conditioning for today. We do have some posterior chain finisher as well. All right, so our finisher is gonna be working on some squat mobility, engagement, as well as our posterior chain flexibility. So the Jefferson Curl is a famous movement because it's so effective. I'm standing on a box because ideally my hands will be able to make it past my toes. If you're not flexible, you don't need a box, but you can change the weight in the bar to whatever you're comfortable with. It's called a Jefferson Curl. I'm gonna curl my spine. Really focus on keeping your legs locked, so push your knees back, reach as far as you can go, and then curl yourself back up. So we're trying to lengthen the low back, stretch the hamstrings, a little bit of weight for 10 reps, okay? So take your time with those, and then we're gonna go to the wall and do something called a wall squat. Now, this is hard for a lot of people. Now, I want you to push your toes to the wall, okay, in your normal squat stance. Try to keep your arms as narrow as you can, all right? And you're just gonna come down as far as you can, pause for 5 seconds, and then stand back up. What you're gonna feel is your upper back muscles engaging. You're trying to keep the knees out and just working depth. You're gonna do 10 reps with a 5-second pause at the bottom of each one. This is exhausting, hard work, but again, we're trying to train our back and hips on how to function. The wall basically blocks us from going forward at all. It really forces us to be vertical. For some of you, this will be very challenging. If you start standing away from the wall a little bit, it'll help out. So that is our finisher today, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.